What's going on, everyone? Dom from the Game Looters here. Today we're taking a look at a brand new blog post for the game Harvestella. This is an exciting new game that's coming out later this year in November. Harvestella aims to be a game that wants to take up the same space as games like Rune Factory and games like Stardew Valley. I personally am very excited about Harvestella as I am a huge Rune Factory person, but earlier this year Rune Factory 5 came out and unfortunately it didn't have the same impact as prior Rune Factory entries. So I'm hoping that Harvestella can fill that little piece in my heart that still needs to get all filled in. So let's go ahead and take a look at the blog post that was recently posted by Square Enix, and it dives into a lot of really cool information for Harvestella. Again, this information was posted in the Square Enix blog, and it's going to cover a lot of different things like job roles, fishing, and some of the other things that we can do around the world of Harvestella. So let's go ahead and take a look right here. And we're going to be greeted, kind of, as we scroll through here, we're going to be greeted with a lot of awesome and brand new looks and screenshots into the game. So, again, we kind of open up right here. So, in the opening for here, it says here, in June, we revealed Harvestella, a new life simulation RPG that's going to launch on November 4th for Nintendo Switch and Steam, which I love that it is a Switch exclusive. Square has been doing a fantastic job with supporting the Nintendo Switch with exclusive, amazing games. We give you a chance to look at the game, showcasing the many depths, from farming to crafting and socializing, as well as fast-paced and strategic combat. Even so, we know you want more. Yes, we do. So we thought we'd give you a new look at the game. Read on and we'll reveal one of the most visually beautiful towns and a key resident. Take a look at some of the seasonal crops you can cultivate a new job to take on monsters with, and more. Before that, let's briefly recap for those who missed the initial announcement. So, what is Harvestella? The new game is a life simulation RPG that lets you enjoy daily life, socializing, and adventuring. In daily life, you can spend a relaxing day farming, fishing, or raising livestock before heading to town to socialize and build your relationships with residents. If you want to test your combat skills, you can step into a dungeon to take on hordes of monsters with a variety of weapons and jobs. Whatever you do, time passes through the seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. But between each one is a fifth season, Quietus. I like how they created a brand new season here. During this time, crops wither and die, and a deadly dust keeps people trapped indoors. It sounds awful. You'll need to plan around the changing seasons and grim inevitability of Quietus as you attempt to solve the mysteries behind this season of death. I love how immediately we're introduced to like the plot of the game, which sounds really cool. A fifth season that's like the season of death. All right, let's take a look here. This is the town spring of Nemea. It says right here, welcome to Nemea. I love the purples. I love like this purple look, like this like cherry blossom, like almost pseudo cherry blossom look. Like, I love that. In this town, the flowers bloom all year round due to the influence of the nearby spring sea light. Love that, love that. Once night falls, the town shows you a different side. Wow, that looks gorgeous. I hope this is representative to what is on the Nintendo Switch and not representative of what's on PC. But yeah, that looks gorgeous there. Yeah, that looks beautiful. That looks beautiful. I love that. That looks gorgeous. Okay. If we kind of keep moving on here, cherry blossoms dance. Okay, so it is cherry blossoms. So cherry blossoms dance against the night sky in a dreamlike display. Despite its beauty, there is a trouble in the town of Nemea. A giant egg let's eat it. Let's eat the egg. Has appeared on the spring sea light, one of the giant crystals that governs the seasons. Ever since, unfamiliar monsters have been flying into town and attacking the residents. And then we take a look at some of the residents here that we see. It looks like maybe they have fallen on sick, and looks like this might be the main character we get to play. From what I saw, you get to either pick female or male character. I don't know how much customization is in your created character. When you visit Nemea, you become involved with the investigation of the Sea Light alongside Assel, a member of the Argus Brigade that protects the town. That's cool. It's like a living, breathing town. I love that quite a bit. Hopefully, we can see them, like, actually be doing jobs and stuff. You can see the Sea Light from the observation deck in Nemea. Oh, damn, looks good. That looks cool. Your group sets out to investigate the Sea Light. Let's see. Let's read here. We need to be on our toes from here on out. The Insight will be teeming with monsters. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's basically Rune Factory. So you have town building, keeping them alive. You have crop building. You can have cattle and livestock, and then you have your RPG adventuring stuff. What will you find waiting for you? Resident of Nemea, Estina. Next, we'll introduce you to one of our memorable characters, Estina. Estina is a teacher, oh, that's cool, who lives together with the children at the town's orphanage. Like that. I love how they just squared, like, there's, like, you just know it's a square game just by looking at these kids. Like, look at these kids real quick. Like, you just know it's a square game just simply by looking at the way that these children are designed. Look at them. They look kind of like Bravely Default a little bit. They just look derpy, the Final Fantasy derpiness. Definitely like that. Let's take a look at the next screenshot. Yeah, okay, I like her quite a bit. I love her portrait. The way she's represented here, she looks okay. Looks a little chunky, as far as, like, the pixels go. This is how she spends her days with her beloved townspeople. However, it said that she only arrives in Nemea a few years ago. Okay, so she's a recent resident, we'll call her. Upon meeting the protagonist, she must confront the past that she's kept hidden. Oh, she's got a deep, dark past. Okay, now we're going to look at the job system. When it comes to battle, you have access to multiple jobs, which define the weapon and abilities you can use in combat. Last time we showed you the fighter, mage, and shadow walker jobs. This time we're revealing the Skylancer, okay. This job uses a spear and excels at physical attacks with wind attributes. I like them. Because it learns many wide-range skills that take advantage of the spear's reach, the Skylancer is very useful when facing multiple enemies. Enemies? Enemies. I can speak. When you recruit a character who has a certain job, the protag will also be able to use that job. In the screenshot above, you can see working with Assel has unlocked the Skylancer. Okay, I like that quite a bit. So basically, if you recruit a character, their job becomes something that the protagonist can take along as well. Definitely love that. It's very, very gamified. All right, let's take a look at some of the socializing. These are the character stories. So it sounds like we're going to have unique character stories here. So characters that join you in battle as allies and other important characters each have their own character story. Ooh, I like this dude here. Looks like Kirito. These stories focus on problems that each character faces. Let's see. What she wants to protect. Closeness with Istanas. Okay, so it looks like there's like a meter. So it's kind of like Persona a little bit. You start off at level 1, and then like you kind of level them up as you get closer to them. Probably as you do missions and certain, character stories. As you progress through a character story, learning more about each character's thoughts and feelings, your closeness to them will increase. This grants a range of benefits in combat, and you may receive rewards. Daily life. Okay, here's like the daily happenings. This is the farming stuff. Farming is one of the daily activities you can do in Harvestella by planting crops and tending to them diligently. You'll be able to harvest them to either sell or use yourself in crafting and cooking. Spring crops. Some produce can be harvested all year round, but some kinds of fruits and vegetables can only be grown during a specific season. Here's a glimpse of spring crops you can cultivate. So a tomato, a peach, cucumber. Oh, cucumber. Not even a cucumber. Cucumber. Okay. Strawberry. Just call it a strawberry. Spring cuisine. Nemea bologna. Peach rose mousse. I don't know. Looks kind of... zucchini and mint sandwiches. No, thank you. Strawberry shortcake. Of course, there are many types of special spring produce you can grow and plenty more meals to make, but to publish more pictures of food would just be cruel. Okay. So, like, this is enough food for now. Okay. All right, fishing. I don't know how you guys feel about fishing in games. I love when a game can nail fishing. Recently, like, my most recent memories of fishing, Monster Hunter. I love fishing in Monster Hunter. Love fishing and Fire Emblem. Big on the fishing stuff if it can be good. Fishing is another way to happily while away the hours in Harvestella. You'll be able to do it when you obtain a fishing rod, of course. Find a fishing point you can cast your line and catch some fish. Just as with crops grown on your farm, you can ship fish for money. You can ship fish for money. Say that 3 times fast, huh? Or keep them to use in cooking. What you catch depends on your location and conditions. Perhaps you may even catch something other than a fish. Dang, we about to catch a person. You can even upgrade your fishing rod that will let you catch even more rarer fish. Okay, so these are pictures of kind of the fish we can catch. Nothing exciting there until we kind of start doing it. Daily life shipping. Okay, so this is gonna be like shipping off stuff. You can earn money in Harvestella by shipping fruits and vegetables that you harvest from your fields. Very, very Rune Factory here. Very Rune Factory, but looks a lot prettier. You can use machines that you've crafted to create processed goods, which ship at an even higher price. We hope you enjoyed this brief look at what's to come in Harvestella. Of course, that's barely scratches the surface. There'll be much more to see when the game launches on November 4th. We'll have more to share about the game. So I definitely suggest, going and following the Square Enix blog, following Square Enix on Twitter. But wow, yeah, this game is looking really, really good. This game is looking really good. I cannot wait to see more of Harvestella. This is definitely one of the games. I know everyone's looking forward to God of War in November. I'm personally looking forward to Harvestella. Again, like I said, I'm a big Rune Factory person. I've covered Rune Factory here on the channel before. So I can't wait to see Square Enix's take on Rune Factory. I think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. And I cannot wait to continue to learn more and make sure you guys continue to be subscribed. If you're not already, hit subscribe right now. We will have continued Harvestella content up until release as more info gets released. And then once it's released, we'll have some guides and walkthrough for the different things that you can be able to do inside of the world of Harvestella. So make sure that you guys follow the channel right now, and I will see you for some fishing. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for coming by.